If you've got old crop bushels still sitting in the bin this morning, stop what you're doing, because the board just did something on a Monday it does not do very often, and the guys who move fastest on it are the ones who win. In this video, you're going to understand exactly why corn and soybeans both blew higher out of the long weekend, who's really behind the move, and the part that matters most, whether today is the day you get current on your sales or the day you get suckered into chasing a top. Stick with me to the end, because that read is the whole ballgame, and I want your take on it down in the comments. Here's where the tape sits. Corn came out of the gate 11 to almost 15 cents higher. July corn traded up around 14 and 3/4 cents off a $4.25 close. December, that's your new crop contract, the one that prices this fall's harvest, was running about 13 cents higher after settling at $4.41 and a half. Soybeans? Those didn't rally, they launched. Front month beans up 43 to 49 cents. November beans, the new crop board, up around 43 and a half at 11.91 and a quarter. Soy meal 8.5 to nearly $9 higher. Soy oil up triple digits at the high. When beans move 49 cents in a session, quite frankly, you pay attention, and before I go one step further, if you farm it, you should be following this channel. The price moves every single week, sometimes 40 cents in a morning like today, and nobody mails you a letter when the window's open. This channel calls it before your deadline, not after. Hit subscribe and drop a comment telling me what state you're watching from. I want to see where the boots on the ground are today. So what lit the fuse? Two things, and neither one is a farmer. First, the forecast flipped warmer. Bar charts read has above normal temps stacked over the next couple weeks, and the 8 to 14 day outlook shows warmer air across the country, with a dry pocket punching into the central U.S. That's a weather premium, the market pricing in the risk that heat clips this crop during a critical stretch. Second, and this is the part they don't lead with, the funds. Modest short covering already showed up Thursday, with open interest down almost 5,800 contracts, mostly in the front months. When the funds are net short and a hot forecast lands, they buy their shorts back in a hurry. And that's a lot of what you're seeing on the screen today. Which means the honest question is this a farmer's rally, or is it just the funds unwinding a bad bet? Because those two things do not last the same amount of time. Now here's what the rally is quietly ignoring. On corn, old crop export sales for the week of June 25th came in at 732,000 tons, a hair below the week before, but still 37% bigger than the same week last year, with Mexico taking the lion's share. New crop bookings hit a 3-week high. That's real demand. On beans, though, FGIS shipments for the week ending July 2nd ran 528,000 tons, up 19% on the week and 32% over last year, with China back in as the top buyer. Sounds great, but your marketing year bean exports are still sitting 18% behind last year's pace. 18% behind. So this bean rocket is being flown on weather and fund buying, not on a demand story that's actually caught up yet. And Brazil just shipped 14.5 million tons of beans in June, more than a year ago. So the competition isn't sitting still either. Quick gut check for you before the read. Are you selling into this pop, or are you holding out for more? And what's your cash bid actually doing this morning? Because national average cash beans are up 43 cents, around $11.32. But does your local basis match the board, or is your elevator keeping some of that for himself? Tell me down below. All right, here's the read, and this is the part I came here to give you. A rally built on a warm forecast, and the funds covering shorts is a rally standing on one leg. Weather premium is the market paying you in advance for damage that hasn't happened yet. If those 2 weeks of heat actually verify and start hurting the crop, this run has more in it. If the forecast so much as blinks cooler in the next model run, that premium bleeds right back out, and it takes the funds buying with it. So this is a window to price into, not a train to chase. If you're undersold on old crop, or you're behind on new crop sales sitting there in the bin, this is the pop you use to get current. Cover what you can. Look hard at that December corn near 441 and November beans near 1191. Do not fall in love with it. Do not go buy the top. And do not bet the farm that the heat shows up exactly the way the map says. Get current, protect your break-even, and let the weather prove itself on somebody else's dime. That's the discipline that separates the grower who books a good price from the one who watches it evaporate on Wednesday. That's your read. Move on the window while it's open. I'll see you in the next video. If this helped, hit that like and subscribe so you catch the next call before the deadline, not after.